Many songs by the Arizona rap trio Injury Reserve are anchored by a contemplative, sometimes even self-effacing, verse from Stepa J. Groggs. His blunt, to-the-point style and traditionalist swagger gave his rhymes impact, but he was also constantly poring over moments from his past and present, hoping to make sense of the messes he'd made. Even with that pressure, his raps were often fun-loving and hopeful that taking it day by day would bring answers. His story was cut short before he got a chance to find his resolution. The rapper, born Jordan Alexander Groggs, died Monday. He was 32. Injury Reserve was founded in 2013 as an alt-rap group hoping to push the genre's boundaries. Groggs and his cohorts, rapper Ritchie with AT and producer Parker Corey, continue to expand their range across their three projects: 2015's Live from the Dentist Office, 2016's Floss, and their self-titled debut album released last year. Groggs often used his space on their songs for soul-searching and observation. Below, he is remembered through 5 of his most essential verses. Washed Up, from Live from the Dentist OfficeGroggs, had an understated thoughtfulness that is best demonstrated on Washed Up, a song about stagnation and an unwillingness to grow. He uses the majority of his verse to unpack the complexities of fandom. Where another rapper might simply belittle those that don't see his vision or those who see it too late, his first impulse is to empathize. He remembers what it was like to be in that same position. I can't even talk because I've done the same. 1 minute that's your favorite, next minute that nigga's lame. He also establishes his predisposition to be introspective, presenting himself as someone with clouded judgment, who feels alone in a crowd, and often who feels isolated. This self-assessment gives his evaluation of the strangers trying to connect with him greater emotional power. In the end, as he closes by mentioning his ongoing struggle with heavy drinking, I'm always one shot away from being really fucked up, it becomes an indictment of his own inability to change. Falling, from Live from the Dentist OfficeAlcoholism, is at the center of many Groggs verses. None interrogates his addiction quite like the one on Falling. His voice is heavy and the stresses of life seem to be weighing him down. He's worried about being a role model for his kid and his day job cutting back on hours, in addition to the constant underlying anxieties of being black in America. Can't even enjoy Arizona tea and bag of Skittles, he raps, referencing Trayvon Martin. He's barreling toward 30 and he doesn't know if he's got his priorities straight. All of this is presented as fuel for his dependence on booze, which he refers to as his therapist. There is a muted unease that this thing might consume him.